Good morning, my dear students. I hope you all are fine and good at home. And I hope you all are doing your homework every day. This is very important, my dear. If you will skip your homework, you will not going to understand anything. Because doing homework is the first thing. Okay. After the classes, you have to do your homework of each and every subject nicely. So that you can learn, you can understand what you have been explained in the class. Okay. I hope you all are doing the homework nicely, you are completing your work properly, the classwork you are doing properly. And I hope the exercise 1 and 1A and 1B we have already completed. In that exercise, I have explained you all the topics, how to do fraction, addition, subtraction and everything, whatever was there in that. Today we are going to move ahead with the next exercise, that is exercise number 1C. In exercise number 1C, there are few topics which we are going to discuss. There are some topics related with the money. There are some topics related with the measurement and there are few topics related with the measurement of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Time is there and the conversion is there. You all have done all these topics previously only. In standard 3 only these all topics has been taught to you and you have already aware that what to do. Okay. This I have already am every time saying that this complete exercise and this complete chapter is all the sum up of the chapters, okay, which you have completed in the last class. So you have to be very conscious. You have to do all the 3 exercises very nicely so that the previous concept should be clear in your mind. Then only you can move ahead, my dear, and you can do the rest all topics or the chapters which we are going to do after the completion of this chapter. Let's see what is money. Money. You have seen the notes, you have seen the coins. We used to buy anything from the market or we used to pay to anyone for their work or anything. That is money. Okay. Money helps us to generate values, I can say. Money is the main medium through which we can do any kind of purchasing or selling. Okay. Selling, I will say that you may used to go to the shops for buying the things. So you are the buyer who is taking the thing and the one who is giving the thing, that is a seller. Okay. So buyer and seller both need money. Okay. To exchange their things, means to exchange in exchange of the things which they are selling and in exchange of the thing which you are buying. Money is most important thing in our life. With money we can buy or we can sell any kind of things. Okay. I hope this symbol you all are aware with this. You can see this boy is counting some of the money which he has collected in his piggy bank. Okay. So that money, the symbol which we use for the money for rupees is this, which is written here. You can see this is the symbol which we use for denoting rupee. And for paise we used to write P. It is also written there, you can see we use symbol this which is given here R for rupees and P for paise. Okay. Previously we used to write RS. Okay. We used to write RS, but now we used to use this symbol for denoting the rupee, and it is very important to write this symbol when you are doing addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. This is also very important. 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. It means if we are keeping 1 rupee, okay, if we are having 1 rupee, it is equal to 100 paise. It means 1 rupee, in 1 rupee there are 100 paise. Hey, you can see here, there are some crayons. You know the crayons, we used to do the coloring with the crayons. And the rupees which is written is 30. Means if we will pay 30 rupees, we will get these all crayons. So we have to pay 30 rupees. So any note we can give. Like I have given one 20 rupees note and one 10 rupees note to the shopkeeper, and that is equal to 30 rupees. And then the shopkeeper will give me the crayons. So, and I can give 10 rupees 3 note also, that will also will be equal to 30, or I can give 5 rupees note also, okay, but 5 rupees note I have to give 6 notes, so that it will be equal to 30, okay, and then I can buy the crayons, okay. So this is the money, you can see this is 20 rupees note and that is 10 rupees note. I hope you all have seen the notes. Now, in which we are going to do some addition, subtraction, multiplication on the basis of the money. How we will do? In first method, which I am going to discuss here, in that we will convert the given amount of rupee and paise into one unit, that is either in rupee or else in paise. So we will convert it into paise and then add them as ordinary numbers, okay. For that also you have to make column. Upside you have to write rupee or else paise. You can see one example is there. You can see in this example addition. What we are doing here? We have just converted 56.25. Okay, 56 is rupee and 20.25 is in paise. In the same way, 20 rupee is in rupee and 0.50 is in paise. I will convert both the rupees into paise and then the paise will be added. How we will convert? See, we are already knowing that 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. So, if 56 rupees is there, you just multiply 56 into 100, you will get 5600. That is in now in paise, and 25 paise was left there, that will be added here and will be 5625, and it is completely in paise. In the same way you will convert this 20 rupees and 50 paise. After converting this, you will write paise upside or to the right side, and then you will write the paise one after another and you will start adding. Like 5 plus 0 will be 5, 2 plus 5 will be 7, 6 plus 0 will be 6 and 5 plus 2 will be 7. Now after that, after the 2 point, okay, after the two numbers from the right side, you will put the decimal. You will put the decimal. Decimal you have not learned, means you will put the point. Means 7, 6, 7, 5 you have got now. So from the right side you will count 5, then 7. After 5 and 7 you will put point, and then you will distribute it into rupee and paise. Right now 7675 is in paise completely, and if we will put the point after 2 digit, okay, from the right side, then it will be converted into rupee as well as in paise. You can see at 48 rupees and 67 paise. You don't have to do any conversion here because already both are given in paise. You just have to add both. You will write paise and then you will add. 8 plus 7 you will get 15. Only 5 will be written downside because 5 is the second digit. 15 means 1 and 5. So 5 is the second digit here, which will be written down, and 1 will be carried to the next number, which I have written here. Now 4 plus 6 is 10 and plus 1 is 11. So you will get 115 paise. Okay, when I am adding 48 paise and 67 paise, I am getting 115 paise. And from the right side, if I will see, then I can put the point after 1, 5 and 1, and then I can get rupee 1 and 15 paise. Okay. Now let's move with the second method. In the second method, we write the money in such a way that paise will come below paise and rupee will come below rupee, and point below the point. Okay, finally add the amount. Okay, that we will do. Just see. See, add 7.25. Okay, 7 rupees and 25 paise and 5 rupees and 40 paise. No need to do any conversion here. No need to convert the rupee into paise. Just write the number one after another. Like you will write 7 rupee and 25 paise and 5 rupee just below 7 rupee 25 paise, 5 rupee and 40 paise. Let's start adding from the right side. 5 plus 0 will be 5, 2 plus 4 will be 6, 7 plus 5 will be 12. So you will get 12 rupee and 65 paise. Here you don't have to, you're writing the number as it is. So after the number of digit, the point is given. In the same way in the answer also you have to put. The next one, add again. You have to again add it. So what you will do? Add 38.45 and 56.25. So again you will arrange first it into the column 38 rupees and 45 paise, and just below that you will write 56 rupees and 25 paise. You add it. 5 plus 5 will be 0, 4 plus 2 will be 7, 8 plus 6 is 14. So 4 will be written down and 1 will be written upside. Okay, and that one will be taken carried and that one will be added in the next number. Like 3 plus 5 will be 8 plus 1 will be 9. And after how many number the point is given? After 2 digits. So in the same way you will also give the point after 2 digits in the answer. So you will get 94 rupees and 70 paise. In the same way this one has been also been done. We are making two columns, one for rupee and one for paise. Rupee will be written in the rupee column and paise will be written in the paise column, and you just have to add. The numbers will be written one after another. Like 0 plus 5 will be 5, 5 plus 2 will be 7, 6 plus 6 will be 12. So 12 is a 2 digit only. 2 will be written down, 1 will be taken carried, and 2 plus 6 will be 8 and plus 1 will be 9. You will get 92 rupees and 75 paise. In the same way, in this also you can see how it has been done. Again 2 columns has been made, one for rupee, one for paise, and then both the numbers we have added. Whenever any number is added with 0, we get the number itself. This I have explained in the last video. I hope you all have seen that. 0 plus 9 is 9, 0 plus 7 is 7, 5 plus 3 is 8, and 9 plus 1 is 10. And after that no number is there, so 10 will be written as it is. We are getting the amount as 108 rupees and 79 paise. See, 292 rupees 73 paise to 104 rupees and 85 paise. Again you have to make two columns. You have to write the number as in the previous ones I have shown, and then you have to add it. 3 plus 5 is 8, 7 plus 6 is 13. Only 3 will be written down and 1 will be taken in the rupee column as 1. Now 2 plus 4 is 6 and plus 1 is 7. 9 plus 0 is 9 and 3 plus 1 is 4. So like this you have got 497 rupees and 38 paise. Now with the same method, in the second method which we have done, with that only we have to do the subtraction also. Here also we have to arrange the numbers, okay, arrange the numbers in column, 1 in rupee, 1 in paise. After that we have to write the numbers. Like we have to subtract 44.25 from 68.75. So the number which is written after from will be written first, and the number which is written before from will be written next after that. So 68.75 we will write first, and then 44.25 we will write just below 68.75. 5 minus 5 will be 0, 7 minus 2 will be 5, 8 minus 4 will be 4, 6 minus 4 will be 2. We will get 24 rupees and 50 paise, my dear. In the same way, we have to subtract 36 rupees and 50 paise from 98 rupees. Okay, and no paise is there. So again we will arrange 98 rupees first, and then up below that 36 rupees and 50 paise. 0 minus 0 you will get 0. 0 minus 5 is not possible because 0 is smaller and 5 is larger. So the 0 will take carry from the number which is written next to it. So the next to it number is 8. So 8 will give 1. It will become 10. 10 minus 5 will be 5. 7 minus 6 will be 1. And 9 minus 3 will be 6. You will get 61.50. It means 61 rupees and 50 paise. Now we are going to move ahead with multiplication of money. For doing multiplication, it's very necessary that we know the table till 20. If still you all are not knowing the table till 20, please do learn it, because it will create trouble to you when you have to solve the big digit number or you have to divide the big digits. So table is must to learn. Hey, you can see this girl is having 44 rupees and 23 paise, and she has to multiply it with 3. So how she will multiply? Before multiplying, she has arranged the numbers in columns. Rupee into rupee column, paise into paise column, and 3 she has written downside. 3 into 3 will be 9. 3 3s are 9. 3 into 2 will be 6. She has written here 69. Now 3 into 4 is 12. So 12 is a 2-digit number. Only write 2 downside and 1 you take carry, which will be written on the above the next number, which will be written above the next number. 3 4s are again 12 and plus 1 is 13. After that there is no number to do the multiplication forward. Okay, so we will write 13 as it is. So the total product which we have got is 132 rupees and 69 paise. This is how we used to do multiplication of money. Yes, now my dear, it's the time for division. Division of money. You can see there also I have made 2 columns. One I have made rupee column, one I have made paise column, and both I have written little bit space I have given between rupee and paise. In the same way you will do in the copy also. Now I have written 792 in the dividend column, 792 and 84 I have written in the dividend column, and 6 I have written in the divisor column. With 6 I have to divide this whole number. So in the table of 6, in one time we are getting 6. Okay, so 6 I will write just below 7 and I will write 1 downside, because 7 minus 6 will be 1 and minus sign will be given to the left side of the 6. After that we will what do? We are seeing that 1 is smaller than 6, which is not divisible. So we will take another digit down. Whenever you are taking another digit down, my dear, it's very necessary to give the arrow mark, arrow sign. So you can see the arrow is being given when I am taking 9 down. So 9 when I have taken down, it has become 19. Now in the table of 6, when you will read, you will get 19. No, exactly 19 we will not get, but less than 19, that is 18 we will get. So 18 we will write just below 19 and we will give the subtraction sign like this. 9 minus 8 will be 1 and 1 minus 1 will be 0, which is written here. Again 1 is lesser than 6, which is not divisible. So 2 will be taken down here for doing the division further. So now that 1 has become 12. Now in the table of 6, is 12 is coming? Yes, in 2 times it is coming. So we will write 12 just below 12 and we will write 2 in the quotient column. 12 minus 12 will be 0. Now 84 is only left. So 1 first you can take both the digits down together and again you can write 6 as a divisor and then you can divide, or else you can take 8 down first and then you can divide. We have taken both the digits together and here only I have written 6. In the table of 6, 8 will come? No, 8 will not come. So what will come? 6 will come, which is lesser than 8. So I will write 1 in the quotient column and 6 just below 8. 8 minus 6 will be 2. Okay, 2 is lesser than 6. So we will take 4 downside, which is next to 8. 4 will be taken down, then it will become 24. 24. When we will read the table of 6 4 times, we will get 24. Okay, so we will write 4 in the question column. So the total amount which we have got is rupee 132.14 paise. Okay, this is how we used to do the division in rupee and paise. Now the next topic is measurement. In this also we are going to learn addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. You can see here also the number which we have got is given into addition form. There are 3 numbers given. We are already knowing whatever number of digits are given in addition, we can add 2, 3, 4, whatever numbers are given. The answer is same. So when we are adding, first of all we will make 2 columns, one for meter, one for centimeter. I will write the centimeter ones into centimeter column and meter into meter columns, and then I will start adding. 6 plus 6 is 12. This 6 and this 6 I have added is 12, plus 5 is 17. 7 will be written down and 1 will be taken carry and will be written on the next number. 3 plus 2 will be 5 and plus 1 is 6. Now 7 plus 9 when you will do, you will get 16 and plus 5 will be 21. So 1 will be written down and 2 will be taken carry. 1 plus 1 is 2 and plus 2 is 4. You will get 41 meter and 67 centimeter. Okay. The addition subtraction is not going to vary with the change of the units or with the change of the chapters. They are similar. They are same. You can see here also it is given in kg and gram. What you have to do, you just have to make 2 columns, one for kg, one for gram, and write the number accordingly. And then you will start adding. 7 plus 2 is 9. 5 plus 4 is also 9. 4 plus 6 is 10. You write only 0 here, my dear, and 1 you take carry and write on the kg column. 7 plus 2 is 8 and plus 1, 7 plus 2 is 9 and plus 1 is 10. We will write 0 here, 1 again carry. 8 plus 1 is 9 and plus 1 is 10. So we will get 100, we will get in the kg column and 99 in the gram column. Okay. We can do what? Okay, we can do what? This if I am getting, I will divide it. Okay, we are knowing that 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So if you will divide this with 1000, okay, if you will divide it with 1000, you will get 1 kg and 99 gram. Or else you can do with this process also, in which you will add the gram column in the gram and kg column in kg, and then afterwards you can do what? You can separate. Okay, you can do what? You can just convert this 1999, okay, by dividing it by 1000 into 1 kg and 99 gram. Okay, and this 1 kg can add it with the kg. Okay, so you will get 1 kg and 99 gram. Okay, like this we can do. You can see this also been done in the same way. 7 plus 6 you will get 13, 3 will be written down, 1 is taken carried. 9 plus 8 is 18, no. 9 plus 8 is 17, 17 plus 1 is 18. So 8 is written down and 1 will be taken carry. 9 plus 1 is 10, so will be written 10 as it is. Now we will move to the kilometer column. 7 plus 4 is 11, only 1 will be written down and 1 will be taken carry. 4 plus 3 is 7 and plus 1 is 8. We will get 81 rupees and 81 kilometer and 1083 meters. This 1083 meters can be get converted into kilometer by dividing it with 1000, because 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So 1083 can be divided by 100,000. Then we will get 1 kilometers and 83 meters. Okay, and that 1 kilometer will get added with this 81 kilometers and will become 82 kilometers and 83 meters. Okay. In the same way, this has also been done. You can see it is given in gram and milligram. So both the columns has been made, and then we will add. 0 plus 3 will be 3. 5 plus 2 will be 7. 7 plus 5 when you will do, you will get 12. 12 is 2-digit number, so 2 will be written down. 1 will be taken carry in the gram column. 5 plus 6 will be 11 and plus 1 will be 12. There is no conversion process. Here also the same thing is there. Liter, kiloliter and liter it is given. So 5 plus 0 when you will do, okay, 2 columns has been made. One for kiloliter, one for liters. After that we will add. So 5 plus 0 will be 5. 2 plus 9 is 11. Only write 1 down and 1 will be taken carry. 5 plus 4 is 10. 5 plus 4 is 9 and plus 1 is 10. Only write 0 down, 1 you can take carry. Okay, or you can write 10 down and again you can, what do? You can divide. Now 2 plus 5 will be 8 and 1 plus 1 will be 2. Okay, and then this 1000 and 1500 can get converted. Okay, kiloliter and into liter, like this it is given. So you will convert it, okay, and then you will get 28 liters, okay, and 15 milliliters. Here you will get 27 rare, and when you will convert this you will get 1 kiloliters and 15 liters. This 1 kiloliter will be get added with this 27 and will become 28 kiloliters, and 15 will be written as liter only. In the same way, subtraction also been done. You can see in this what has been done. Again, it is a borrowing one. So 2 columns has been made, one for the kg and one for the gram. And then the numbers has been written. I have written just one after another. After that what I will do, I will subtract. 7 minus 9 is not possible to subtract. So 7 will go to the next number for taking one carry. So 5 will give 1 to 7. It will become 17. 17 minus 9 when you will do, you will get 8. Now it is 4 here. Now 4 minus 8 is not possible. So it will take carry from the next number. So it will become 14. 14 minus 8 when you will do, you will get 6 left. So 6 will be written down. Again you can see here it is 3 left. So it will take again carry. It will become 13. 13 minus 6 will be 7. That is written here down. After that here it is 5 because 1 it has already given. So 5 minus 7 again not possible. It will take 1 carry from 8. It will become 15. 15 minus 1 will be, yes, sorry, it is no need to take carry here because downside it is 1. So 5 minus 1 will be 4. You will write 4 here. After that here it is 8. So 8 minus 8 when you will do, then you will get 0. In the same way you can see this also has been done. Here what is happening, I have made 2 columns, one for liter, one for milliliter. After that I have arranged the numbers. Then I will write 0 minus 0 is 0, 0 minus 0 is again 0, and 4 minus 6 is not possible. So when this 4 will move to the next number for taking carry, then if 5 will give 1, it means it is giving 1000 because 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So it will become 14. Okay, now 14 minus 6 when you will do, you will get 8. Then here you can see, here it was, previously it was 5. It has become 4. 4 minus 0 will be 4. And here you can see 1 minus 1 will be 0. And 6 minus 4 will be 2. 1 minus 1 will be 0. So you will get 204 liters and 800 milliliters. Now some multiplication on the measurement. So in that also you have to make two columns, whatever the number or whatever the units are given. Like it is given in liters and milliliters, so we will make two columns, one for liter, one for milliliter. I will write the numbers both as you can see here it is written. I will write 7 down and then I will read the table. 7 2s are 14. Only 4 you write down, 1 you take carry. 7 5s are 35 plus 1 is 36. So 36, 6 you write down and 1 you take carry. 7 3s are 21 plus 1 is, yes, 7 3s are 21 and 21 plus 1 is 22. Okay, sorry. Here it is 3 left, na? Because 35 was there, na? So 5 we have written and 3 was left. That is why here we are getting 24. Now 7 1s are 7 and 7 3s are 21. Okay, so what you have got? You have got 217 liters and 2464 milliliter. This 2454 milliliter can be divided by 1000 and get converted into liter and milliliter both. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So it will become 2 liter and 464 liter. Okay, 464 milliliter, and this 2 liter will be added with this 270 liter and will become 290 liter and 464 milliliter. This is also one of the multiplication you can see. When any number is multiplied with 0, I have already discussed that we will get 0. So 4 into 0 will be 0, 4 into 0 will be 0 and 4 into 5 is 20, which I have written here. 4 into 8 when you will do, okay, or 8 into 4 when you will do, what you will get? 32. 32 only 2 right here and 3 you take carry. 4 into 7 when you will do, or 7 into 4 when you will do, what you will get? 28. 28, 29, 30, 31. 3 will be added. So that is why it is written 31 here. Now what you will do, it is given 2000. That will get converted into kg. This 2000 gram will get converted into kg by dividing it with 1000 kg, because 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So will be added with this kg and it will become 314 kg. Okay. Now we are moving ahead with division. Okay, I think till multiplication it is clear. Now division. In division you can see, you can do what? You can convert in division. That will be easier. What you will do? It is given 39 liters and 423 milliliters. You convert just 39 liters into milliliter, and that can be get converted as 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So 39 into 1000 you will get 39,000, and you add 423 in this, you will get 39423, and then you read the table and you can divide. You have to divide it with 3. I have made the column, I have written the dividend in the dividend column and divisor in the divisor column, and then we will divide. In the table of 3, 3 is coming in one time. I have written 3 in the question column and 3 downside, and I have given the subtraction sign. I have taken down 9 again. Again I will read the table of 3. I am getting 9 in 3 times. I have written 3 in the question column and 9 just below 9. Then I have taken the next number, that is 4 down, and I have read the table of 3. Again I am getting 3 in one time. So I have written 3 just below 4, and then I have subtracted. I have got 1 left. Then I have taken another number down, that is 2, again down. then this 1 has become 12 here. Again when I will read the table of 3, 4 times I will get 12. So I will write 12 just below 12 and I will subtract. 12 minus 12 will be 0. And then the last digit which is left, that is 3, which I have taken down, and I will read the table again. I will get 3 ones are 3. So I will write 1 in the question column. So 31,141, which is the question here, and the remainder is 0. And this is in millimeter. Here also we have done the same thing, my dear. In this also what we have done, this 24 kilometers I have converted into meters. As I am knowing this, that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So 24 kilometer will be multiplied with 1000 and will be 24,000 kilometer. And this 120 will be added with this and will be 24120. Now you can divide it with 12. Okay, when you will read the table of 12, 2 times you will get 24. So 24 you will write just below 24. Okay, and then you will subtract. 4 minus 4 will be 0. 2 minus 2 will be 0. You take another number down, that is 1. 1 is not divisible by 12 because 1 is lesser than 12. Either the number should be equal or else it should be greater. Then only it can be divisible by the divisor. But it is not divisible. So we will put 0. It is very important. You all used to forget to do this. When you are taking any number from dividend place downside and it is not divisible by the divisor, you have to put 0 in the question column before taking the another number down. Now I will take the another number down. 0 is not divisible, so I have put 0 and I have taken 1 down. Now it has become 12. Now in the table of 12 in one time we are getting 12. 12 1 ja 12. So we will write 12 just below 12 and then we will subtract. 2 minus 2 will be 0. 1 minus 1 will be 0 again. Last digit which is left, that is 0. That you take down. Again when you will read the table of 12, then whenever we are reading the table of any number and we are multiplying it with 0, then we get the 0 only. So it will be written 0 only. So you will get 2010 millimeter. Okay, so you will get 2010 meter. Now this is the last topic of this exercise. Time. Time is very important, my dear. Without being punctual, we cannot do any work. That is why every time in the class it is said to you, be on time, come on time. Okay, we have to do all the work on time. Then only we can do something good in our life. In a clock, there are 12 divisions from 1 to 12. There are 12 divisions. From one number to another number, the difference is of 5. 5, 5, 5 like this. This is the difference. And total, when one time the minute hand used to rotate, the hour hand used to rotate one time, it used to complete 1 hour. And when the minute hand used to move from one hand to another hand, from one number to another number, it means it is completing 5 minutes. And like this only, when it used to complete the whole one round, the minute hand, it means it is completing 60 minutes. The smaller hand, that is, you can see blue one, is the hour hand. The longer hand with this black, that is the minute hand. You can see in this one, minute hand. This is once when the clock if the hour hand move one time, it used to complete 12 hours. In the same way, if it will rotate 2 times, it will complete 24 hours. It means one day it will complete. You can see in this. 1 day equals to 24 hours, means 2 round the hour hand will take for completing 24 hours. See here, it is written when the minute hand is on 9 and the hour hand is on 2. Okay, then how we used to read it? Okay, when it is going to be the next hour, then we used to write quarter 2. We use quarter 2. Okay, when it is, and when this is on this and this is on this, then we used to read quarter past. 2 we used to use when 15 minutes is left, and past which we used to use when 15 minutes has been gone. You can see right now it is 8 o'clock exactly, because minute hand is on 8 and hour hand is on, minute hand is on 12 and hour hand is on 8. 1 day is equal to 24 hours, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds, my dear. We used to do the conversion on the different basis, days to hour, hours to minute and minute to second. That is all. Thank you everyone. I hope all the topic is clear and you will do the exercise properly. That is all. Thank you everyone.